Shui Xinlong hurriedly bowed his knees and said, "Great Mr. Orville, wait a minute, I'll go and talk to my girl. Let's talk here, she doesn't know yet." Mr. Orville looked at his watch and said coldly, "I'll give you 3 minutes, and then grind, I can't forgive you." Isik also sternly said, "Shui Xinlong, I warn you, from now on, don't play any tricks with me. If I can't see the marriage certificate of your daughter and son Dewang, then you are done." Shui Xinlong nodded like smashing garlic, and said in a panic, "Chairman Isik and Mr. Orville, you two, don't worry, I will not dare to play any tricks." Mr. Orville kicked him directly and scolded, "What is the use of our guarantee? Go to Mr. Wade to guarantee it." Shui Xinlong hurriedly climbed in front of Charlie and said, "Mr. Wade, don't worry, I will follow your instructions and I will not play any tricks." Charlie waved his hand in disgust and said, "Hurry up and get business. I'm still waiting to drink your daughter's wedding wine." Hey. Shui Xinlong nodded again and again, and immediately turned and walked out of the crowd to find his wife and daughter. Just now, his wife and daughter hadn't moved forward, just waiting for him to have a good talk with his grandchildren, and then the wedding would be held directly. His daughter Bella was also anxious at this time. She knows her situation very well, knowing that if she doesn't hurry to find a picker to marry, it will be troublesome when her belly gets bigger and bigger. If you are unmarried, give birth to a child, and give birth to a black child out of wedlock, then your reputation in Orus Hill will be bad. At that time, how will she live the rest of her life? And now I am pregnant for 2 months, so I only have 2 months to get married. In recent days, she has also been looking for a suitable marriage partner. She has been thinking that if she is not pregnant with a black child, then she will simply pretend not to be pregnant, find someone to flash marriage, and then wait until the child is born before telling him that the child is born prematurely. In that way, oneself can hide from the sky and keep secret. But embarrassingly, this is a black child in her stomach, and as long as the child is born, everything will be worn. So she can't make people confused and accept the concealed plate, she must accept the concealed plate willingly. However, after searching a large circle, she found that people with better conditions were not willing to take her plate at all. Those with poor conditions and willing to take over, she really doesn't look down on them. Today, her father told her that Carden had taken over, and she was still very happy. Because even though she didn't know Carden very well, she had met Carden and he looked handsome, so Bella had a good eye for him. Moreover, Carden went to a prestigious university again, and his family conditions are also pretty good. What's more rare is that the two have business contacts. This is simply the best choice for her. So she came over with joy and was waiting anxiously for the exact news. Seeing Dad walked over quickly, he hurriedly asked excitedly, "Dad, is everything done? Is Carden really willing to marry me?" Shui Xinlong looked at her with a complicated expression and said awkwardly, quietly, "It is not Carden who married you today." "Huh?" Bella asked in surprise. "It's not Carden who marries me. Who would marry me?" Shui Xinlong said in shame, "It's Carden's father, son Dewang." "What?" Bella and her mother almost fell apart on the spot when they heard these words. Her mother scolded angrily, "Shui Xinlong, are you FC King confused? Didn't you say that you want to marry Bella to Carden's father? Why do you want to marry Carden's dad again? Son Dewang's age is like you, it's almost old, how can she marry him?" "Yes, Dad." Bella said angrily, "Even if I am pregnant, I won't marry a bad old master, right?" Shui Xinlong looked at his wife and daughter, embarrassed, and while slapped himself, he cried and said, "Blame me, blame me, blame me for making lard cover my heart, and provoke annoying people. Now people treat Orville and Isik, the president is called over, and both sides only gave me a solution, which is to make Bella have to marry Carden's father, or else we will be driven to a dead end." "Huh?" Shui Xinlong's wife's eyes were black. "You offended Orville and Chairman Isik? Are you crazy?" Shui Xinlong said eagerly, "I didn't know it would become like this." His wife was anxious to die, and blurted out, "What the hell is going on?" Shui Xinlong cried and told the whole story exactly. After speaking, Bella sat down on the ground and cried, "I don't want it. I don't want to marry that bad old master. I won't marry if I die." Seeing his daughters sitting hard, Shui Xinlong hurriedly stepped forward and said, "Oh girl, be careful, don't break my grandson. Although it is a wild species, it is also my grandson, anyway. This child has no father. After he comes out, he will bear the name of our Shui family, just like his own." Shui Xinlong's wife scolded angrily, "When is the time? You are still a grandson. You hurry up and think of a way to say that you can't let your girl marry that bad old master." Shui Xinlong sighed and said, "I can't do anything about this. If the girl doesn't marry, our family will be ruined. Do you think we can have any solution?" Shui Xinlong's wife couldn't help crying in despair. "My God! What evil is our family doing?" Shui Xinlong said, "Don't think about it now, and get the certificate quickly." Mr. Wade said, "He is still waiting for a wedding drink. If it is delayed, turn back, Orville and President Isaac will blame it. Then our family is really over." Bella wailed, "Dad. You can't just push me into the fire pit. Say nothing to let me marry a bad old master. I'm only 26 years old this year." Shui Xinlong said, "If you don't marry him, the big guys above will blame it on us. Our family will have nothing. By then, our family may not have enough money to give birth to the child in your stomach. Let alone you are usually spoiled. It must be the best. By that time, our family may not even have enough food.